We're going to do a collective April forecast. So we're going to see what's coming in general, money, love, self-care for the month of April. Let's see what's coming in April for the collective. April, what's coming in April for the collective? All right, you have peace, find inner peace in moments of stillness. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. Prosperity comes from hard work and love for life. You have angel of strength, healer of the ages, and angel of love. So it seems like April, you're going to be trying to kind of focus more on the positive, focus on what you can control, wanting more of peace, happiness, trying to remove yourself from certain situations that would cause stress, releasing stress, maybe trying to find better ways to kind of cope with anxiety, and being a little more optimistic to, what's supposed to come. Maybe if the beginning of the year kind of started off kind of slow, certain things didn't really take off, being a little bit more optimistic for what's to come, kind of moving into spring and summer time. With angel of love here too, and the love for life, it's like doing things that genuinely make you happy, focusing on yourself, self-love, which we'll get into self-care practices that you could do towards the end of the reading. But being more focused on happiness, peace, what genuinely makes you happy, and not forcing yourself to do certain things that, aren't really benefiting you, or allowing things to kind of drain your energy, drain you. So let's see. It's showing something here that you could have already be interested in, finally putting action towards it or taking off. Like no longer holding back your feelings, no longer holding back ideas. It's showing really removing yourself from chaos and situations that cause a lot of anxiety. Focusing more on your stability, independence, things that are balanced. So whether it's a job, if you're putting too much energy, effort into a job and you feel like the pay or the people, co-workers is not being reciprocated. This could be a relationship. This could just feel like you're kind of turning something around after like not being satisfied with things in your life, or the energy that you're putting out, feeling like it's not being reciprocated. Showing exploring new options, new opportunities. Yeah, starting something new or having kind of a new perspective on things, on life. A lot of people are showing here either a stressful job situation, or if you're trying to find a job, trying to push through, still being optimistic with something new, career-wise. There's a decision coming in April. It could be kind of a tough one. Saying to think things through, not be impulsive with important decisions. This could be tied to the past. This could involve you having to leave the past behind. Also showing maybe some people here getting an unexpected opportunity that is for you, it's the right thing, but it may be hard if you have to leave people behind, step outside of your comfort zone. Also see someone here kind of walking away from a toxic situation, a toxic person, putting distance between you and a toxic situation, a toxic person. They still could be pulling on your energy, still kind of manifesting, hoping that you stay or that you come back. But it's showing that you will find more victory and success being separated from this situation or from this person. So April overall seems like a lot of doing what you want to do, what you feel called to do, what makes you happy, and leaving behind what doesn't. Seems like a lot of transitions for people in a lot of areas: love, career, doing things to kind of step outside of your comfort zone, doing things that genuinely make you happy. Let's get some, we'll clear this, get some what's the vibe. What's the vibe for April? This looks like for those that are in separation, no contact, is showing here: paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded, hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success, wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia, and isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Somebody still isn't over a situation. It's still like holding on to hope of a second chance, something new, even though you could be in separation or isolated. Puzzled here, confused, perplexed, conflicted, and masked, hiding, concealing, deception. What this is saying is if you're looking for clarity from this person, of them like kind of figuring out what they want, getting on track with things, being able to provide clarity of like how they want to move forward, it's still showing them being kind of either deceptive with their intentions, or they don't even know what their intentions are. They're still confused. So this is kind of going back to putting yourself first and doing what really makes you happy, and not feeling guilty if you do have to leave a situation behind. Because if you're looking for this person to kind of take more initiative or take action, do more with kind of taking charge of the situation, they still seem to either kind of be stuck in their ways, or they can't fully consistently provide the stability that you would need. But they're still hoping that, or still may try to come forward, or still pull on your energy, hoping that you don't move on without them, that you still kind of hope or wait on the potential of them changing. Feminine energy and trapped. Yeah, kind of trying to keep you stuck on them, stuck on the situation. So in April looks like maybe trying to make a decision about this situation, or deciding to move past it, or not allowing something to keep you stuck, or being stuck in toxic cycles. So let's see, that leads into the love part of this pool. What can you expect in love in April? What can they expect in love in April? We got past life, loyalty. Yeah, this seems like a past situation or past energy trying to kind of come back through. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons, loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing, ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Yep, return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So for a lot of people here, especially no contact situations, it seems like either the person coming back forward, or their energy still kind of heavily trying to come back forward towards you in April. It's saying if this is really meant to be, or this person is really meant to be connected to you, then you will see some type of growth, especially if you've been in separation. There should be some type of change. There should be a different approach. There should be different. So if not, you kind of will have to decide, is it worth settling, giving them more time, or are you going to stand a little more firm on your boundaries? I'm going to pull specifically now for those that are just kind of single in general, maybe not in no contact with a person, or not in a relationship or tied to somebody, but somebody that's just in single energy. What's the energy around love card for the collective, single collective, looking for like new love? Single collective looking for new love in April. Okay, wow. So you have social media, spying, online dating, romantic networking, roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy, and new love, honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. So this seems like maybe putting yourself out there. You can meet somebody through either online dating, social media, or some people may be just putting themselves out there to see, who they would be able to interact with. So maybe posting more on social media, or creating an online dating page or profile. This could just be energetically saying, you're leaving the past behind and want to be open to something new, like you're no longer focused on a past situation. Finances, money, problems, work, material things, success. Between the lines, I feel like there could be some interest. It seems like with being open to something new, it still may not lead in this 1 month of April to a full commitment. But there could be communication with people, putting out kind of fillers. Yeah, truth here. Getting to know someone. So by the end of the month, it seems like you could be connected to somebody, but still maybe unsure of exactly what direction things are going. But you at least took the step of being open to something new. Yep, and healing here too. Wounds, improving, making progress. Applying certain lessons that you learned from the past into new situations. So pay attention to those red flags when you first see them. Especially, in new situations. So it seems like those that are already tied to somebody or in no contact, there could be kind of coming back up again, but having to decide if it's worth still investing time or giving them time, if they've shown that they're still not ready. And then for those that are not connected to anyone, that are, completely in single energy, putting yourself out there to be kind of open to receiving new love offers, new love opportunities, is what I see in April. Now we'll do money. Energy around their money or career in April. You have writer. Words are powerful. Use them to manifest more abundance. Consider careers like blogger, content writer, or book author in creative writing. Your words have the power to influence and share your gifts with the world. So, money, manifesting, maybe doing different manifestation techniques, planning out things, budgeting, things like that involve writing when it comes to money. Or you could have a career that involves writing if you're writing. Transporter, this card is a sign that things will quickly start moving. Things will start moving for you quickly. A career in transportation, such as travel, driving, or shipping, could appeal to you. You may need to travel for work or take action on a financial matter. So showing forward movement in April with money. It's still, maybe kind of slow and steady, but it seems like there's some type of shift, some type of forward movement. You notice an increase or, a slight difference from, what you had in March or the beginning of the other months in the beginning of the year. And you could be thinking more ahead, planning more towards the future when it comes to career and finances. Underworld, Look for a unique approaches to create new streams of income. Sex, death, hidden knowledge, and life's mysteries are key topics in exploration. As the world changes, so can your methods of making money. So this could just be ideas coming in. You may not fully apply them. Some people may be applying these ideas in April, things that they already have kind of gotten that they still haven't started yet. Or some people could be getting different research and looking into different streams of income, different ideas. But ultimately being open to multiple sources. All right, and then self-care. Self-care in April. Self-care for the collective in April. And we'll do some of these. Self-care. All right, you have change a bad habit, kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. So this could be physical things. This could be, you can need to change your diet or stop turning to certain vices, or this could be changing a habit of being in a toxic codependent cycle with someone. So shifting kind of the negative things out that would kind of affect you, and changing those things that you know that you need to cut out, basically. Music can heal wounds that medicine cannot touch. So you could kind of turn to music to kind of help with healing certain frequencies, or just music that, resonate, that kind of helps calm you, things like that, make you feel a little grounded. Do 30-day challenges. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. So you may be deciding, okay, for the month of April, I'm going to work out every day, or I'm going to go on a diet, or I'm going to take a social media detox, or I'm going to make sure I make a certain amount of money every day in April. I'm going to save a certain amount of money. So some type of challenge that you could be trying to apply in April kind of could help balance things out for you. And then declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. So this could be cleaning, also throwing out old items that, hold certain energy, that can kind of help release certain things as well. You have be still. So resting, meditating maybe, things like that. Soak in a bath, movement, and sound healing. Sound healing kind of goes with the music as well. Different frequencies, sound bowls, things like that you can look up and listen to. Movement. It could be exercise or different somatic exercises, things like that. And soaking in the bath. Spiritual bath, or just turning into that to kind of decompress, things like that. Help with self-care. All right, lastly, we're just going to see any general messages you need to know for April. Anything else that the collective needs to know for the month of April? Maybe 4, anything else I need to know for the month of April? Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Give your inner critique a vacation. Be kind to yourself. And stay present. That's where life happens. So saying kind of just to remain positive, optimistic, releasing things that are weighing you down, causing negativity, and kind of just, not being too hard on yourself, giving yourself a break when you need to, and practicing those self-care or self-care in general, but some of those self-care tips that were mentioned before. So that's what I'm getting for the month of April for the collective. If you're interested in a personal reading or private reading, everything is in a link tree in my bio. My website, intuitivekate.com. The prices and payment methods are all listed on my website or on my price list. Make sure you like and comment below if it resonates, or come back, save it and come back to it and see, you know, what resonates for you in the month of April.